Hey everyone, before we get into things, just want to shout out, if you want to support the channel in any way, I've got my TCG player affiliate link down in the description. If you're going to be picking up any cards for set 10 or anything, click the link, help support the channel. Also, I've got my Nen Garden affiliate link down there as well. You can use coupon code StrawHatPecan for 5% off. On top of, they got a BOGO sale, buy one get one 40% off. It's pretty nice. You know, they got a lot of nice playmats. I use my Shanks playmat on my locals videos. And they got a lot of new stuff like the Whole Cake Island playmat, which is really nice, especially with set 11 coming around, Whole Cake theme. Very cool, very cool. But we got Zoro. Like I mentioned in the live stream we did a bit ago, talking about the ban list and how, I mean, I'm not the unique thought on this, that Zoro has the potential to be pretty good and aggro in general, right? In a meta where a lot of people are anticipating Blackbeard being good, the rise of aggro to kind of match that is just kind of the general consensus, right? That if Blackbeard is really popular and strong, that a deck that can kind of rush it down before he can really control the game with that 10 drop while also having some unblockable stuff could be really good. And with Doflamingo being a little bit nerfed, changed a little bit, right? From a true aggression build to, I don't really know what the Doflamingo builds are like now. Again, the game needed some more aggro. So we got Zoro, the 5-life red leader from OP01. Don ×1, your turn, all of your characters gain 1k power. Just a generically good value, right? Potential 1 Don to get 5 Don of value is nice. Speaking of that, there have been a few builds that go around, like mainly the animal package with this 3-cost chopper being the main focus of it. But after talking with some people and seeing some lists online, I found this list particularly from Belgium, one of the first set 10 lists for us, right? So shout out to the creator of the list. But the list that I had used was more animal focused. People are kind of mixing it a little bit, right? Just having the animal package with this chopper with more of just the generic unblockable, because of how strong unblockable is in the current state, with a lot of Bonnie, Blackbeard, Usopp running so many blockers. It's really crucial to have that, and just some of the other good rush cards like Kid Killer, Zoro, Robin to get through some really just chump blockers, right? We've got the Kid Killer, the 4/5/0 rush. And then when attacking, if your opponent has 2 or less life, this character gains plus 2,000 till the end of the turn, which is really good. It's plus, 2, which also plus 1 from leader. So if your opponent's had 2 or less life, he gets a 4/8 rush, which is kind of insane value. Then we've got the EBO2 chopper, very important card to look for in any green matchup. 3/4/1 blocker, and then Don ×2 when attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power during this turn. Why is this really important? Well, for green 8 cost Captain Kid, of course, one of the biggest threats of the meta that people keep talking about. The fact that you can make it from an 8k to a 5k, a lot of your bodies can swing into it easier, harder for your opponent to defend. Really good. Then we've got the 2-cost Sanji. Very nice if you're getting starved out. This deck does have a problem with that. If your opponent can starve you out, like if you're going against Enel, they don't care about the Raigo in our situation. Yeah, they could hit a dragon, but for the most part, if they're just starving us out and swinging into our little bodies, that was always a bad matchup, right? This kind of helps in the fact that he is a 2 Don 3k 2k counter. Activate once per turn, add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. And then this character gains plus 2k power till the end of the turn, and then he gets plus 2 rested Don. So 7k power, and you get to take a life to your hand. So, get more resources if your opponent isn't swinging into your life. Then we got the chopper, 3/4/1k counter. Don ×1 attacking, trash 1 card from your hand, add 1 Straw Hat Crew type character other than Tony Chopper with a cost of 4 less from your trash to your hand. We can get back a lot of our 2k counters, searchers, some rush, right? A lot of good cards from that. Then we have the Nami 1-cost searcher. This deck also relies a lot on searchers to kind of play out bodies that can swing, right? Nami just needs 2 Dawn attached and then 1 Dawn on leader, and she can swing. Well, also, she replaces herself because she's the 1 cost on play. Look at the top 5 cards from your deck. Add 1 Straw Hat Crew type character other than Nami. You know, we need searchers to replenish our hand, get us more value, like the Nami and like the Chopper, and also this event we'll get into. We got the 3/5 Rush Zoro, just the classic 3/5 Rush. Of course, it's a 3/6 Rush if you have a Dawn on leader. And then we got the Robin, 1 Dawn, 2k power, 1k counter, on play, KO one of your opponent's characters with 1k power or less. I believe the Rosinante blocker is 1k power, right? So that would hit that. This is a good way to get rid of this blocker if you're going to then swing into their kid, like with the Chopper or just like anything else. Then we got the Dragon 8/9 Rush, on play, give it to one of your leader characters, 2 rested Dawn. So we can play him out on 8 Dawn, give 2 to Zoro, swing 7 with lead, and then 10 with Dragon because he gets that plus 1k power. Then we got the 3/5 no counter Chopper, your turn on play when attacking. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Play 1 animal type character with 4,000 power or less rested, and then put the rest at the bottom of your deck. So this cheats out this Chopper, Robson, like Hiking Bear, all those targets. It's a good way for us to go wide early. Your turn does apply pretty crucially for this event, right? This is a counter event that lets you search top 5, put 1 cost 3 or less animal type character into play. But because it's your opponent's turn, like you're using the counter event, you don't get the effect, but it's nice to cheat out a body. Then we've got the Hiking Bear, 3/3/2, Dawn ×1, active main, give one of your animal type characters other than this character plus 1,000 power. If you have 2 Hiking Bears, they can buff each other. It's just he can't target his specific person, right? The person using the activated main. It has to be a different Hiking Bear. Then we got Robson, the 3/4/1, 2 Dawn. This character gains Rush. That's a 3/6, or well, you know, 3 cost, which is actually a 5. So it's like a 5/6 Rush, but it's a 5/7 Rush with leader ability. Pretty nice. You can cheat out with Chopper too. Then we got the unblockable Luffy. Like I mentioned, unblockable. Very good against a blocker heavy meta. 5/6/0 Rush and Dawn ×2. When attacking, your opponent can't activate blockers during this battle. And of course, he gets that +1 from leader. So really, really nice to go for game if you can punch your opponent down to 0 life and have this in hand, man. Or if you have another Straw Hat Crew type character, you can always play out this Sanji, the 2 Dawn, 3k power, 2k counter, on play one of your Straw Hat Crew type characters with a power of 6,000 or more, becomes unblockable for the turn. A little bit more conditional than Diable Jambe, right? Because you could target your leader with Jambe, where this has to be a character. But this is a 2k counter and it's searchable. So that's really nice to have some more counter options in the deck. And then we have that counter event, 1 Dawn to search out a 3 cost animal card. And then we have another way to kind of deal with the 8-drop Kid, the 4 Dawn event from the starter deck. Main, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 5,000 power during the turn. Then if you have a power 6,000 or more character, KO one of your opponent's characters with a power of 2,000 or less. Now, you could use this after using the Chopper to swing into the 8-drop Kid, minusing him 3k, and then this would hit it, right? Because this hits a 7,000 power or less character, right? Taking it from 7 down to 2 for the secondary effect. But honestly, it seems a little overkill. You would probably want to use this as 2 separate targets, right? You could make the Kid minus 5,000 to bring him to a 3k power body, really hard to defend, and then use the 2,000 KO to maybe get rid of a blocker. But that is the list. I'm very excited to see how well Zoro performs in set 10. Definitely exciting to see red aggro back on the table. I just played the starter deck Luffy, and I think still a lot of people are more favored for Zoro, just with the fact that he can go super wide early while kind of playing that traditional rush curve, right? Like say we miss our chopper, we still have the traditional rush Zoro, dragon, kid killer, and then the unblockable Luffy to finish off. So that's a list. Let's get into some games. All right, we got Smoker and we get to go first. We got our chopper and we got the Robin. That seems pretty good. We'll keep. No one Don play. We also have this chopper, which we kind of want to play out. We'll swing 5. And they counter out. Fair enough. Ooh. We whiff and we bottom deck a lot. Man, that is unfortunate. Luckily for us, we do get the when attacking as long as it survives on 4 Don, which yes, it does. He will swing 7k at us by attaching a Don to Sanji, then giving his leader ability. Very excited for Smoker still. I think this set with the band, it makes me just a little bit more excited to play some of the new leaders, especially at locals and such. We got another chopper. We're gonna go super wide here. That's very nice. We might just swing 6, 7, I guess. We'll go 5 with chopper first, play out a blocker chopper. That's good to have another on board. But sucks that we bottom decked another one with it. And we'll go... Actually, the Robin might not be able to hit much for us because the Rosinante blocker is Navy type, right? I believe so, probably. He counters out of the 7. Interesting. Maybe he doesn't have the A-Trap Kid to protect him, so he wants to like kind of stay a little bit healthier, possibly. Let's play out the Robson. I don't have anything really in my trash that I want to recycle with the other chopper. But now we have a super wide board. So we can go a couple of ways, right? We can hopefully get him down to 0 life. Hit him with the unblockable. Or if we need to get through a kid, we have this chopper that we can play out. Possibly defend this chopper, but probably not. We have a 2k, couple of 1s. I do want to protect this for this turn. Yeah, see? We can get out of 1, but that's still 2 cards, which is asking a lot for our hand size. See, that's fine losing them, I guess. Yeah, see, he gains +1, so I can't KO that with Robin, right? Just 1000 power. Unfortunate. I think we're just going to punch face here a bit. So we have 6 Don to work with. I can play out Chopper and Nami. Maybe I can swing a little bit higher. So that's 4 Don. That leaves me 2. So I can go 6, 7, 7. Robson. Almost whipped on that, unfortunately. Maybe I should have played out the Nami first, but I just didn't want my characters to get KO'd through any kind of an effect. He is countering out kind of aggressively here. So that kind of leads me to believe that he doesn't have the 8-drop in hand. There goes our another chopper. Let's go 7 again. Counters out. This is really interesting. I don't think he has the... Actually, I don't... Do I want to play out the Nami? No, I think that's a mistake. Because then that's 1k out of my hand because I have a full board. So let's just play out of that. Unfortunately, we could have swung 7k then 3 times, but... Playing out the sign. Yeah, I think it's just too aggressive countering out, honestly. He can clear a lot of my board, but he has 1 card in hand, a blocker. Unfortunately, we bottom decked the KO event, which still would have hit this because it hits a 2k power body. And then that is a 8k. Yeah, I can't really defend this. I can't really justify it because that's 3 cards because I don't have a second 2k. Just going 5. Well, 2k that. Yeah, that's a bit of odd math. Definitely would have wanted to split that a bit better. I mean, he's getting rid of the main targets, I guess, but okay, yeah. I think here we're just going to play out Dragon, try and get him. Do I just poke a 5, 7, 10? Search Nami now, just to try and keep my board a bit wide. Okay. Oh, he's plus 1k for the turn. Interesting. We might honestly just be able to go for game. Maybe, yeah, it's greedy for me to keep the chopper standing in this situation. No, because he plus 1. He has a bunch of Dawn open. I think we just... Okay, we got the blocker. We'll search. Pick up a Zoro or a Robin. I guess another rush option ain't bad. And we'll pass. Yeah, the one thing I didn't like about Smoker is that we didn't run, obviously, the Bonnie Searcher. So finding 8-drop Kid felt a little bit inconsistent, obviously, because you can't search it. And if your deck does run the Virgo Searcher for any of your Punk Hazard type cards, then you end up running the risk of bottom decking it. But that's why you run 4 copies, right? So I just wonder if he didn't find it. It is a little bit of an unfortunate match up in that regard. Because he's just been working at clearing my board. Well, that's fine. We'll lose the life to banish. I think at this point we don't even need the unblockable, right? Because he only has 2 cards. If he leaves up any Dawn for the event, we got a 2k. He leaves up 2 Dawn, so that's what is it? Minus, it's plus 3,000 for one of your characters, and then you can give another opponent's character minus 2,000. I think all we need is the unblockable, though, truthfully. 11. Yeah, I don't even think with the 2... The 3 and the 2, does that get you out of it? I guess it kind of does, right? Possibly if you have another 2k, because it goes 5,000, so you would just need another 2k. If he has a 2k, right? Because yeah, okay, now GG. Oh, he didn't even have it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You just had the Shanks, didn't see the kid. Oh, I see the kid scrolling through his deck. Yeah, that is unfortunate. But we kind of had the answer for the kid if these survive, you know, especially the fact that we had 2. All right, we got Usopp. We do get to take first, which is nice. I'm gonna mulligan here. We get a searcher. We'll pick up the chopper. Or do I pick up the event? That incentivizes him not to swing at me. Do I want to just play out a 3? I don't know. I think I'll pick up the event. I'll be greedy, I guess, because I want to find the 3/5 chopper. Which we do, actually. So we'll just poke 5. Well, then he just gets a block. It's fine. It's fine. He can draw. That's fine. It's just continuous draw with this deck. But he didn't get this stage. We'll take this chopper and pass. He didn't get the stage or a searcher out early, which is, I guess, good for us. Oh, there's the stage. But that means no Zoro KO on this turn, right? If he was able to get this stage out before, he could have maybe played out the 5 Zoro. Yeah, we don't have any way to save that. A blocker, yep. Let's go 6, play out that, yeah. So let's swing 6, whiff, and cry a little bit. But that's what happens when you mix the deck up, you know. We'll go 6 again. Like, we have some late game rush options. He had too many in hand from taking that. Unfortunate for him. We have some late game rush options, some way to get through some blockers if we need to. Get the Cavendish out of here. We can get out of this swing, but not the next swing. So, actually, yeah, we can block. Yeah. That's fair. Do I want to get rid of that Cavendish? Kind of. Kind of. So we'll go here, -7 into 3. Cool. We'll go 6. Interesting. Bottom decking 2 of those. It gives us a 2K. We'll go 7, play out Chopper. The other alternative was swing 6, hope he takes, and then we could swing another 6 here. Honestly, nah, we want full board, I think. Because next turn, he pops something, clears something. We have the option to play Dragon, go tall. Or depending on how many swings we have left, we could play out Kid Killer to go just more swings, right? He has 8 cards in hand, so you have to play out quite a few blockers to get down to that 5 card threshold. He just missed it like 1 turn by taking a life before he blocked, I think. But maybe his hand was a little bit janky, so he wanted to see what he was drawing from his life, you know? Like that situation of like, you know, you're going to have to take one of the hits, so maybe you want to see where you're going to get, I don't know. And plays out the Rebecca. Does he have the Kyros and something else? Luckily for him, I don't have any counter, so I can't really get rid of or protect from a 6K into like this. Yep, plays out the Kyros and then a Sabo 2K counter. Interesting. Gets my Chopper back to hand. Well, now I have counter. If he gets greedy and swings 5, I can save it, but I doubt. Oh, well, yeah, he swung 5, but at the 4K, but that's fine. I don't think I need that recycling. Oh yeah, he can clear my board. I forgot they can swing headboard. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah. Yep. Well, we can go wide. I can also go tall and then hope I draw into an unblockable. There is the chance that what would my numbers be? I would have to have 6 Dawn to play out this and to swing with that. Nami, that leaves me 3 Dawn to go like, nah, not enough. I think I'd rather just establish the Dragon. Go like 8-10. I could have still swung with Nami there, attached the 2 rested Dawn to Nami, last Dawn on leader. But I think 8-10. Oh, he counters out. Ooh, but gives a few. Oof. Yo, what if he doesn't have any counter though? I don't know. I want him to take this down to 1 life, and maybe we can split with some rush next turn. We still have 5 life. That is also the thing you have to think about. Yes, he was able to clear my board a lot of turns, but it's kind of like the thing, if you're at 5 life, you can kind of just, oh, there goes my Dragon. You just go off the hope that one of your turns ends up being a, okay, we have a couple of cards with rush now. We can do the Zoro Killer if we need 3 swings, but he doesn't seem to have a blocker. So we'll just take. I'll counter out of one of these because I'm getting scared. I don't know. 9, sure. Yeah, what's their most efficient? I think Killer's our most efficient Dawn, right? He has 4 cards in hand. Killer is an 8 with only 4 Dawn, so that leaves me 5 to split between a 6 and an 8. So 3 puts me up to 9, and that leaves me 10, right? So 9, 10. Hope. Don't accidentally attach the Dawn to Nami. Hope a 10, 5 cards. He gave us a lot of counter earlier. Yay, GG. Okay. Whew, scary. GG. We got Yellow Kid. Or as another YouTuber that I watch calls Piss Kid. I think, okay, I got greedy there with that mulligan, 100%, but we do luck out. I was kind of hoping, since we're going second, that we'd at least find like some kind of a 1 Dawn, good play commitment type deal. He gets the 7 cost law. Is he going to heal too much for our aggro? Especially the fact that I don't have a Nami search to play out. These 2 cards here do make me a little hopeful, because our board can get very scary in this next turn. depending on what we find off of this and depending on what we find off of this. Like, we could possibly have like 4 characters out this next turn, and all he's doing is swinging 8 at us. I almost forgot to use it, so that was scary. At least we don't whiff. So we find the blocker chopper, and then we take, and we get Robin, which is nice. I don't even think we need this for this matchup, to be honest. Okay. So we'll go, do I want to use this as a swing right now? Do I need to use it to swing into something later? I don't think so. What is that 5k swing worth? I guess so, because next turn he's probably going to want to play out like a 4 cost or a 5 cost. So at most he swings 6 into it, which we don't have. We don't have a 2k, right? Yeah, no. But I need to aggro him down. Or at least I want to get him down to 1 life so I can use the Rush Luffy to finish him off if he puts up like an 8 cost blocker, right? What does he got? The Frankie. Okay, cycling out. We'll use this. We don't whiff. We get another blocker. That's good. So we could have possibly had 4 characters if we found one of these off of that searcher. But 3 cards on 3 characters, 3 cost characters on 4 Dawn. Oh man. That does feel good. We could have foregone swinging 5 here as well and not attach the Dawn to leader and just play it with the Nami. Yeah, I don't have a 2k and I'm not going to give you 3 cards, so goodbye Chopper, unfortunately. If he plays out the Hawkins, do I swing over it? Probably. Honestly, I don't know if we care as much about losing that life as we do about pressuring him early while we have the advantage. But it looks like he's not, and just swinging 4, playing out a Shirahoshi blocker maybe with 2 Dawn or something else. Okay, yep. I think first we'll search with Nami, so what we pick up. This would have been a decent search for, I think we'll pick up the Sanji 2k counter. Give us another unblockable option. Alright, first we'll go 6 with the chopper to fill up our board, finding an EBO 1 chopper. EBO 2 is on my mind, so we can swing 6k 4 times this turn by attaching 1 Dawn on chopper here, 6k with lead, and then 6k with this Rush Zoro. Then we have too many characters on board for him to respond to because his board is very, you know, just a blocker and a searcher. His hand is a little bit light. He gets the block, and then we go 6k again at life. Put him down to 3. Nice. Anything good off of life? I gotta say, the alt art for Kid's Leader is probably one of my favorites from the set. I'm not gonna lie. It's so good. Law is I think, my favorite, but I gets the... I don't know. Would I keep that in hand? You were getting low in life and now your hand size is 4 after drawing for the turn. You forgo a 6/8 blocker you could have made, but he does have the 7 cost that heals him and he can make a blocker out of it, right? So you can make a 7 cost 9k power blocker. Which that means I have to defend this chopper. So I can swing over the blocker, making him a 6k, which I can do because I can counter out of the... yeah, we'll counter out of that with the 2k. So we'll have to let 1 go. Would have been nice if we kept both, right? Yeah, he could have swung 6 and 5 there. I was going to counter out of the 5k swing into one of them and let the 6k go, but, you know, same deal. Even though his math was a little bit off, it ended up being the same. Okay. Oh, gosh. So much. Okay, so we go 2 Dawn here. Go boom, bam. I have too much of a board at this point. Kind of crazy. So, yeah, he is a 6k. There's maybe the argument to not even play this chopper out because we have a full board if this chopper hits. So let's swing 6 first, see if we do hit. We do. Now I can swing at least 6 with my remaining characters and kind of prevents him from blocking because that is a 6K. He probably doesn't want to lose it. So that's what, 3 down on Nami, 2 down left, so I can swing 7 and 7. Because again, I am trying to put him down to 1 life, hoping he doesn't have a heal, so I can hit him with the unblockable. Does counter out 1 and 1, so signaling he doesn't have a 2K, so these 7Ks should hurt or get rid of that law. Okay, let's go Don here. We'll see if he, okay, he does take, so maybe he has 9 Don. Okay, yeah, GG. He wasn't able to heal with the law, or not the law, with the ace. He didn't have a law either to heal with. That hand is unfortunate. Yeah, we just went a little bit fast, honestly. Yeah, actually just kind of an unfortunate start for him, it seemed. Like he didn't see a lot of his supernovas, so he couldn't make a lot of blockers early. Even though he played out the Shirahoshi, he could have 2 blockers, right? If he had the Hawkins, I don't know. This matchup seems like, even though you're making a blocker each turn, if you just get lucky enough to be able to go super wide like this, there's not much you can do against it, right? Maybe if you were able to get to 10 Dawn quick enough and start healing and swinging 10K in my board, but yeah, it was just too wide. All right, we got into Usopp. Ooh. This seems pretty nice. Do I go out the 1 Don play just to have a character out? Probably not. The thing is, sometimes people don't swing at you on your 2 Don turn as Zoro. Oh, well, yeah. Because they think you have the event up. Sometimes you don't. And sometimes you hit your 3-cost chopper and then you have a second one to play out of hand. So you're going to have 4 characters possibly on turn 3. Scary. And you get to swing 6 twice. This is... Well, then we bottom decked another blocker, which kind of sucks. But we get a 2K out of his hand. And another 2K? Yep. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. That is actually crazy. He doesn't have stage either. He didn't get stage? Yeah, my lord. I'm a wide man. I just really, he probably, that's such a, you know, and that's the rest of his leader too. That's, you know, I'm very wide. This is crazy. He's gonna hate what I play out next. Do I even need to? That's the thing. I don't. I can swing like 6K, I think, right? 6. Oh my god, I can swing 6 like 4 times. Oh my goodness, this is criminal. And then once he clears the board, I can replace it. This is criminal. I'm so wide. It should be against rules and regulations to be this wide of a man. This is bullying. He takes. He's down to 3 cards, no blocker. This is I think a very high roll example, I would say. He doesn't have stage. He didn't get any blockers, right, to get him that draw and free block, right? I think in this matchup, you want to see your 2-cost blockers, obviously, your stage, so that way your characters on play can swing into my board. That helps you clear it for sure. All right, he's on 7 Don. He's going 7 at maybe the chopper. What sucks in this kind of a situation is you swing here at any of these guys. Oh, he's still in the. Oh, that's mean. Okay. This is just rude. Oh, this is just rude. He gave me enough counter to get out of one of the swings, and then I get to like it's just criminal. That's just criminal. It doesn't even, it hurts. It just hurts me. Like the fact that I got the chopper back. Yeah. Like I don't even need to play out the other one. I can just go 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 10. This is criminal. Just go 5. Yeah, I think this is crazy. Goes 5, goes 5. I probably should have played out the Zoro to be more efficient with my swings, right? But with only 3 cards in hand and 2 life, you know, guaranteed that at least one of these goes through. If that's a brick, that's kind of, yeah, unfortunate. That this was 7, yeah, then that just became kind of guaranteed math. If you're this person, I'm sorry for being so wide. That's insulting that they gave him the stage that late. You know, that was insane. The fact that the pudding gave us back the chopper, like the game just wanted me to have a wide board, and it was all just jokes, you know, just jokes. Obviously, I'm a wide man, and I don't know. How can you take that seriously? But yeah, I don't know. Very fun, very just classic red aggro. I like the idea of the kind of mixture with this, right? The chopper package just is very strong early game, as you could see from some of the matches. You know, just being able to put out so many bodies early on. I mean, that's what was the problem with Blue Doflamingo, right? That's the whole reason the Jinbei got hit. And people wanted the 2-cost Teach to get hit with the ability to do so, right? It is very strong to put out a lot of bodies early. And especially against a meta with a lot of blockers and a lot of 8-cost Kid, you know. I don't know how well we do against Shanks, particularly, to be honest. But yeah, overall, very fun. I'm glad that Zoro's getting some more hype, some more shine in the light. Zoro's one of my favorite characters, probably a lot of people's. And one of the reasons that I got into the card game in the beginning was I saw a lot of people were playing the Zoro deck. So I was like, oh, this is cool. So yeah, let me know what you think of the list. Any other adjustments you would do? How you tried the list? Have you tried maybe some of the cards from the starter deck, like some of the, like the 5/6 Rush Luffy that attaches to Dawn? Seems pretty good, right? Definitely want to try that out. Give that a try. I mean, finding room for another brick is a little hard, but yeah, let me know what you do differently with the list. Very fun leader to check out. Let me know if you're going to try Zoro in set 10, and make sure to leave a like, subscribe. We're going to be trying out some more set 10 deck lists, especially with the ban list in mind. So yeah, make sure to subscribe for that, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.